What's up, everybody? What's up? 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 Y'all, what's up, Ashley? Looks like you're the first person to speak. What's up, Takaria? What's up, y'all? It's 2 p.m. on Sunday. It's 95 degrees. I went to church and my church went in me. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? We have a story today. And I forgot to write down who has suggested this story. But y'all, we have a story today and it is wild. This story is legit wild. There's a lot of people involved in this story. How y'all doing? What's up, Shonda Deshay? What's up, Jessica Vels? How you doing, Jessica? It's good to see you again. Michaela B. What's happening? Who's that up there? What's up, NY with the heart and a teddy bear? Hey, what's up, JJ0847? What's happening? Purple Southern Belle. Oh, you from Jackson? What's happening? I'm out here too. Jute Town. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? For y'all, we are about to start in like 2 minutes. So this gonna give y'all time to get your drinks, get your snacks, whatever it is that you want to do. Matter of fact, I'm about to turn this fan on real quick. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Alright. I'm back. Woo. Y'all. What am I drinking on? We ain't got that yet. Hold on. We ain't got that yet. So, y'all, we're starting in, like I said, about 2 minutes. So now it's a little over a minute. We're going to start at 2:08. That's going to give y'all just a few minutes to get your stuff together. Today's story was suggested, and thank you, Jolie, for those heart puffs. Thank you guys for all the heart puffs and for the liking this live. All of that helps me out. I really do appreciate you guys. So do not think that you are unnoticed. I definitely appreciate you guys. All right, we got 1 minute. The story is starting in 1 minute, so it can give you time to sit in. How you doing, Miss Filwe from South Africa? How you doing? How you doing? Y'all, I have a couple of things to go over with you guys today. Just a few things to go over with you guys today. Not a lot. But today's story was suggested for me in my DMs. And it was so much of the story, I forgot to write down who actually told me the story. And it's in my phone, but I had to get off here to go into it. So I do apologize about that. But, yeah. The shooting in Pike County, Mississippi. No, not Pike County, Mississippi. This is the Pike County, Ohio. All right, it's 2:08. We are about to go ahead and get started. So, first things first, where are y'all at right now? Where y'all at? Beverly says she's from Nashville, Tennessee. I love you too, Beverly. Oh, Lloyd says she's from Nambia. Carrie from Texas. Oh, LaLaura from Laredo, Texas. Pineapple Mom from New Orleans. Coco from Houston. I see Dallas, Texas, California. I see Bree from Florida. Dimples from Philly. Cute and Creative from Louisiana. Corey from Illinois. Juju from North Carolina. What's happening? Cody Breeze from North Carolina. Christina from Peoria. They moving too fast. I see Troy, Ohio. Minnesota. Houston, Texas. North Carolina. Thank you for that gift. Thank you, Mimi, for that as well. I see Pennsylvania, Queens, New York, Miss Otis. I see Washington, Kentucky, Houston, Minnesota. I already saw some people from South Africa. All right, England. What's up, Tasha from England? What's happening? Waynesboro, Mississippi. What's happening? Mississippi in the house. Galveston, Miami, New Jersey. All right, cool. Secondly. What are y'all drinking on today? What y'all drinking? What y'all drinking on? Lola said, LaCampo, shout me out. What's up, Lola? Wait, let me go break down. Lola Rain, what's happening? Shelby Maritza says sweet tea. Kendra got margarita. Davi got water. Derica says water. Nick, I got my water too. Believe me, I got some nice Kroger water out here. Dimples got apple juice. Simply Sabrina got XXL wine. I heard that was good. I have not tried it yet. Money got orange juice. Let me see. Tequila, water, cherry 7-Up Zero, sugar. Lala got water. Pepsi. I'm off work. Oh, wait. Desi says she off work. Good. Root beer. All right. It is 2:10. It is official time to go ahead and get started. So, today we're going to be talking about the Pike County pew-pewing. I'm going to try to be very careful with my words on this because, as y'all know, TikTok be throwing me off every 2 days. And so, I'm just trying not to do that. But we're going to talk about the Pike County pew-pewing. Oh, thank you, Precarious, Precious, for that heart, finger heart. All right, you guys. Also, I want to encourage you guys to like this as much as you possibly can. It's a free way to help me out. I would love to get at least 100,000 likes today. More, if y'all feel up to it. All that helps me out. It's a free way, repost it. That's a free way you can help me out as well. I appreciate all you guys are doing. A lot of you guys know that I am sort of blacklisted on TikTok, so if nobody sees it, everybody that sees it is because of you guys. So I appreciate you, and I enjoy you guys. I enjoy being here with you. Let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to be talking about the Pike County, Ohio pew-pewing. This story requires a lot of people. I wasn't able to put everybody up in there. It's like 14 people total. These are the bad guys. These are the bad guys. And also in this story, you guys, like 6 people have the same name. I'm not even joking. They have the same name. So I'm going to try to give people like middle names and stuff like that to try to give some differentiation or, try to tell who they are. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are involved and whatever. So starting off with this list, these are the bad guys. This is George Wagner the Third. He goes by Billy. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me turn that. Can y'all see me? Y'all see me? All right. Thank you for I Love Sosa for the lightning bolt. All right. Sorry about that. I had to turn on my Ring doorbell. I forgot I still had my motion detector thing going up there. All right. So we're starting off with the dad. This is George Wagner III. This is the dad. He goes by Billy. So for this story, I'm going to call him Billy. All right. So when I refer to Billy, I'm referring to the dad. And the reason why I'm going to go by Billy is because this is George Wagner IV. This is his son. Well, one of his sons. I'm just going to call him George. Billy, George. Okay? Billy's the dad. George is one of the sons. This on the bottom here is another one of the sons. This is Edward Wagner. This is the second son. Okay? You got Billy, George, and Edward. All right? This lady on the end, this is Angela. This is the mom. So you got the mom, the dad, both of the sons. All right? We're talking about the Pike County, Ohio pew-pewings. So that's what we're talking about today. I'm just introducing the family because, like I said, there's a lot of people. And if I don't go ahead and tell you now, you ain't going to know who I'm talking about when we get there. Mom, dad, both of the sons. All right. Now, these two biddies at the bottom, I don't know which one is which. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea. But these are their moms. The mom and the dad's mom. So these are the grandmas. Okay? I'm just looking at it. I think this is Angela's mom, and which would be Rita. She just looks more similar to Angela in my opinion, although she kind of favors, I'm not sure. But just based on the dead look in the eyes and the face shape, I think that this is Billy's mom, and her name is Frederica. But I could have them mixed. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure. They were not named named when I was doing my research. So I just found this, and I'm pretty sure this is Rita and this is Frederica over here. But anyway, that is the family. All right, that's family number 1. Family number 2, they were the victims. I was not going to put their pictures up here once because it'd be too many people, just entirely too many people. But the second family, and it's like 8 people, and we'll get to them when we get to them. All right. So far, are y'all following with me? I know that's a lot, but are you following with me? Blue, you just made it. I really just got started. Are y'all following me? Okie dokie. This is family number 1. Mom, dad, 2 sons, and grandmas. One is her mom and one is his mom. All right, cool. Now, we're going to start by talking about the Rodens. The Rodens are the second family. This family, by the way, are the Wagners. Okay? The Rodens are the second family. The Wagners and the Rodens were very, very close with each other. Okay? They were like ace boon coons, yada yada. They lived about 10 miles or so away from them, but they were still, very close as family goes. Now, the Wagners had a daughter. Her name was Hannah Roden. Hannah used to date Edward. Okay? The Wagner family, Hannah, used to date Edward. All right. Y'all follow with me, right? All right. The Rodens stayed on, they had a family property. On this family property, there were 3 trailer houses that was on this family property. That's where the Rodens stayed. So one of the properties that was there was the dad of the Rodens. His name was Christopher Roden. The dad for the other family is called Christopher Roden. Now remember, I said like 6 people have the same names. Okay, we already came across 2 that had the same names, but I changed. His name is we're going by Billy. That's his middle name. Okay. The second family, the Rodens, you had the dad, whose name was Christopher Roden. Thank you, Beverly, for that heart. Thank you so much for that. And now Christopher Roden's son was also Christopher Roden. Y'all see where I'm going by this? So for this one, I'm going to go by Chris Sr. and Chris Jr. The second family got 2 people in it with the same names, all right? Y'all follow with me, right? All right. Now, the second family, the Rodens, they also had a son named Clarence Roden. Now, Clarence dated a girl. Her name was Hannah. Okay? Hannah Hazel. Now, keep in mind, Edward dated a girl named Hannah, which is also another person in this story. So there comes 6 people in this story with the same names. Yes, a Rainy 113. We're talking about the Pike case. So yes. All right. I'm going to go over it one more time simply because it's a lot of names and I really want y'all to understand what we're going through. And I still haven't mentioned everybody yet. But you got Billy, you got George. Okay? You got the mom, Angela. You got Edward. And then one of these is Rita and one is Frederica. Okay. Edward dated a girl named Hannah Roden. The Roden girl is the daughter to the second family, Christopher Roden. His best friend was Christopher Roden. Christopher Roden had another son named Christopher Roden. So Christopher Roden Sr. and Jr. And then they had another son named Clarence. And then there was a girl who was Hannah Roden, which was dating him, okay? And then you had another girl named Hannah Hazel, who was dating Clarence Roden. So you got 2 Hannahs, 2 Christophers, and 2 Georges. All right. Now that I kind of got that out the way, I'm gonna move forward. I want to be very thorough with this. There is a ton of information. We're going to be here, in case you guys didn't know, we're going to be here for about an hour, at least an hour with this case, because it was a lot. All right. So, back to the Roden family. The Roden, they stayed on this family communal property, and there was about 3 mobile houses on this property. Now, this is where the Rodens majority stayed. It was Christopher stayed with his cousin. His ex-wife, Dana, stayed in one of the others. And then, there was one of his sons that stayed in the 3rd trailer. But let's move a little forward. On this property, they also had an indoor grow house. And they also had chickens. Do y'all know what an indoor grow house is? It's like a greenhouse, but they weren't growing vegetables. They were not growing vegetables. They was growing their good stuff. Y'all know they were throwing that good stuff. So yeah, that's the indoor grow house. Now this indoor grow house was said it was used to grow the devil's lettuce, and they had at least 200 cannabis plants inside of it. So a lot of their income was coming from this. This is the Roden family I'm talking about. They weren't using the trees. They were not using the trees, but they were selling the trees. That was part of their income. Now I also mentioned, and so on this property they also had chickens. The chickens, they had like all this stuff that was there to raise the chickens to be in cockfights. Y'all know, like chicken fights, like. Ah. So the Roden family, they was doing this. They was in it to win it. That's what I'm talking about. Using your property for the full, for full use. I'm saying. All right. So let me say this. All right. So they were all well known to their customers. This is going to be Kenneth and Chris Sr. Now Kenneth is Chris's cousin. Okay? Kenneth is Chris's cousin. Chris is the dad. Chris Sr. is the Roden dad. Him and his cousin, they were the ones that mainly did it. The rest of the family didn't really deal the trees, but they were known to the community for doing this. And the chickens, like I told you, the chickens were not only used for cooking, they used to fight them. And that's what the family did. But they are really close to Billy. Billy and Chris Sr. were really close. They were like best friends. And the family spent a lot of times with each other at each other's properties, at each other's houses. And even the Roden's dogs were comfortable with them. This is going to be something to note later on in this story. The Rodens had a couple dogs. All right. Their dogs were comfortable with the Wagners. Very comfortable with the Wagners. Okay. Because they were all raised at each other's houses. Okay. I already told you that the Wagners, these people stayed about 10 miles away from the Rodens, whatever. And now they stayed on a family farm. The Wagners, here, let's put these people back up on the screen. The Wagners stayed on a family farm. It was a 71-acre farm. So that's a pretty good sized farm. It had 11 acres that were tillable. So 11 acres that you can use for actual farming. They had 45 acres of just pastures, and then they had almost 14 and a half acres that was woods. So, a total of 71 acres. That's pretty doggone good. I mean, whether you're farming or not, that's a whole lot of land. Okay? All right. That's pretty doggone good. I mean, whether you're farming or not, that's a whole lot of land. Okay? All right. I'm back. All right. Just letting y'all know my internet here is like balls. So I do apologize if that happens periodically. I am coming back. So I'm not sure exactly what all y'all heard. So let me kind of just jump back just a second. They had 71 acres of land. There was 11 acres that you can actually use to farm, 45 acres of pastures, and then 14 and a half acres of woods. So they had a lot of land, okay? Now, let's talk about, now we're about to get into like the actual story. I had to explain all of it before I could even talk about the story. So now y'all got a background. There's two families. The second family has 8 people in it, which we still haven't gone over the entire 8 people, but we're about to get into that. We're about to start the actual story. All right. So Hannah Roden, the girl, the daughter from the Roden family, Hannah Roden and Edward, they used to date. All right. They used to date. Because their families are close, so they knew each other, and just being around each other, naturally they developed feelings and they started whatever. However, when they started doing that stuff, y'all, Edward was 18 and he was 5 years older than Hannah. So I want y'all know what I'm saying. He was 5 years older. As adults, that ain't that big of a jump. But for an 18-year-old, that's a jump. That's a jump. All right. So, yeah. Obviously, this was, I don't know if the families condoned this because they were friends. I do not know. But that's when they started shaboinka boinka. Y'all get what I'm saying? Now, of course, you have teenagers. One is considered an adult, but they're both technically still teenagers that are doing adult things. What do you think happened? What do y'all think happened? What do y'all think happened? I want someone to tell me what thing happened. Katrina Bing, yes, she got pregnant. She got pregnant. Now, thank God it wasn't when she was, 13, but she was 15 when she got pregnant with her first child. He was 20 years old at the time. So he's 20, his 15-year-old, that girl got pregnant with his child. And they had a little baby girl. So, Now, Hannah and Edward, their relationship started to go south. It started to go south. A little bit after the baby was born, and then the relationship just got worse and worse and worse. It got worser and worser. Now, it really started to get bad when Hannah started seeing another dude. Now, this pissed Edward off. When Hannah started seeing another dude, he was like, no, like, what's going on? It's supposed to be me and you. We're supposed to be in this together. It is what it is. Yada, yada, yada. Whoop-de-whoop. And the family started to try to pressure Hannah to give the baby up to Edward. Give full custody over to Edward. Okay? He wants to take care of the baby. And she's like, no, I'm not going to let you have full custody of our child or my child or whatever. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. They started trying to get her to sign this custody agreements just for relinquishing her rights as a mother or a parent to the child. That's what they kept trying to do to get this girl to do. Yeah. And Hannah told them no, of course. Now, one day, Hannah and Edward, we're still talking about Hannah Roden. Still talking about Hannah Roden. Hannah Roden and Edward, one day they were out somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where they were or how they met up, but they were out somewhere and they got into an argument. This argument kind of started over the child, but it was a few other things that was involved into it, but they got into this bad argument. Now, when they got in the argument, it got very heated to the point where Edward, he came at Hannah. And I mean, y'all know what I'm saying? He came at, hey, Tales of B, how you doing? Welcome to the live, y'all. We have 50,000 likes, which is amazing. I would love to hit at least 100,000 before we get done to the story. But yeah, so he came up at Hannah bad. Like, it was really, really bad. He also told her in his own words that he would, he would end her. He was like, I'm going to unalive you. It is what it is. His words, he says he was going to put her body where it would never be found. He was going to unalive her and put her body where it was never going to be found. This is what happened. It was culminated at this time where he was choking the girl out. Okay? During this time, his family was still trying to fight for custody of the baby girl. And, they drafted up some documents. Like I said, they were trying to get her to sign these custody documents so that she could, be relieved of her parenting duty, parental or whatever, parental duties of the child. And she was saying no. It got so bad that she blocked the whole family. She blocked their Facebooks, like all their social medias and everything that they were all intertwined with. She blocked the entire family. When she blocked this entire family, now Hannah is a baddie, okay? Hannah is a baddie. So she took to Facebook to kind of talk about the problems that was going on in the relationship, all right? Now, when she went to Facebook, this is what she wrote, okay? She wrote, I'll never sign papers, ever. They would have to K-word me first. You know, she said, I'll never sign papers. They're going to have to end me first. Basically, this is in response to the family constantly coming at her with these custodial parenting documents for her to release her duties as a parent to give custody fully over to Edward. Now, a lot of people were saying that the reason why this family wanted custody of that girl so much is because even though they were friends with the family, even though they liked the family, because of the family's dealings with the trees in the backyard and the chicken fights and stuff like that, they thought the family was dangerous. This could just be them just making up stuff to kind of justify what was about to happen. But it was also heavily debated that the reason why they wanted this girl from her, you know, so they can have full custody, was because the family was doing a whole lot of dealings, which in my head, sort of justifiable. However, you still had a kid. You know, and I know they were teenagers. He was older. He was considered a man. But y'all made that choice. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that and then be mad, is what I'm saying. But anyway, let's keep going. So now, the Wagners, let's pull everybody up in here. Now, the Wagners, remember I said she wrote on Facebook, she said, I'll never sign the papers. They'll have to unalive me first. The Wagners, even though they were blocked, they were still stalking this girl. So what they had done, they had created fake Facebook profiles. They also were hacking into some people's accounts, and it says oftentimes without their knowledge. I'm not sure whose account they were hacking into, but they were actually creating new Facebook profiles and they were hacking into other people's accounts, and that's how they saw the message that she was like, I was never gonna sign the documents, you know, y'all gonna have to end me first. That's kind of where we're going with that right now, okay? They had been stalking this girl, like, it was bad. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Now, when the family saw that, you know, that she was like, no, I'm never gonna do this, they started planning. Okay, this is months before the big event, okay? Months before the big event, they started planning. Y'all, we had 75,000 likes. Let's keep it going. I appreciate y'all. Love and Loyalty. You missed the story. I'm about halfway through Love and Loyalty. But stay around. It still might be fun. All right. So when the family saw that Hannah was not giving up on Facebook, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, mom and dad, they went up and they was like, you know what? We gotta off this stuff. We gotta get rid of these people. Now, Edward, even though he was abusive, he was like, I don't know about that. You know, y'all may be taking it a little too far. I mean, maybe we could talk it out. We could walk it out. You know, teach them how to Dougie or something like that. But I don't know. I mean, that seems like a big jump. But the mom and dad were like, nope, that's what we got to do. And so they eventually convinced him, all right, yeah, we got to do what we got to do. So they started planning. So y'all, here is what they did. These are in the months leading up to the big event. So they drafted up another custody document. And in this custody document that they drafted up, it stated that if Hannah Roden was deceased, then custody of their daughter would go to Edward, okay? Full custody. It also stated in this document that if Edward was deceased, the daughter would go to Edward's family. That don't make much sense, right? That don't make much sense. If the mom was to pass, the child would go to the dad, but if the dad passes, the child would be taken away from the mom and given to the dad's family. It don't make any sense, but that's what they had drafted up. Now, they forged signatures on this document, making it seem like that it was signed and notarized. Now, the signature that they had forged on there was Rita Newcomb. Now, like I said, I'm not sure which is which, but I believe this is Rita, just because she, in my opinion, looks more like her. Just skin tone and everything and facial structure looks more like her. So I believe that that's Rita. But in either case, they had forged Rita Newcomb's signature on this document, okay? This is going to come into play later on. That's the reason why Rita is even over here. It's gonna come into play later on. Just remember that. Now, they bought cell phone jammers, which I didn't even know people could just buy, but apparently you can. They bought cell phone jammers. They had bought shoes that were only to be used at the night of the big event. They had made some things. I want to say the word, but like I know how TikTok is. Y'all know they'll throw me off in a minute. These are little things, cylindrical things that you would put on pew pew things that makes it quieter. Y'all know what I mean. It makes it silent, more silent. A cell phone jammer. All right, so a cell phone jammer is, and yes, y'all know what it is. Like I said, I don't want to say it because you know they follow me on here. But I see someone ask what a cell phone jammer is. A cell phone jammer is a signal jammer, basically. So whenever it's turned on, it makes it harder for signals to leave an area. So it'd be hard to make phone calls, text messages. Also, you can use cell phone jammers to mask your phone. So if you're trying to be someplace you don't need to be at, but you need your phone to be on for whatever purpose, you can also use that, and it kind of mask your signal slightly. That's what it, yeah. That's what a cell phone jammer is. So I was like, I didn't know they could buy this. When I used to work at the prison, they had signal jammers and cell phone jammers around the whole prison, but I thought it was just like some business or whatever. I didn't know people could just buy this, but apparently they did. So they bought a cell phone jammer, and this was just them planning for the big event. Also, y'all, they dyed their hair. I'm not sure how many of them did, but at least one of them, so meaning two, possibly more, had dyed their hair in preparation for the big event. We had 100,000. Hey! Oh! Hey! And I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And someone just told me it was the sons. Yes, then maybe it was the sons, but the sons had dyed their hair to actually do this. I love all of y'all. I really, really do. All right, let's keep going. Okay, now, also, I do want to point this out, that when they said they needed to end the family, they came up to their idea they were going to off somebody. The original plan, what they reported, the original plan was only to take out Hannah Roden, his ex, the girl, right? It wasn't to do everybody, it was just her. Now, before we get into everything, let me kind of explain the living situation, because I kind of glossed over the living situation for the Roden family at the beginning. I told you that there was property that had 3 trailer houses on it, but I didn't quite explain how that whole thing works. Okay. So in house number 1 on this property, you had Chris Sr., which is his best friend, supposedly his best friend. Chris Sr. and Chris's cousin. His name was Gary, if I'm correct. Yeah, Gary. Chris and Gary, they were cousins. They stayed in house number 1. Okay? In house number 2, you had Clarence Roden, which is one of his sons. And then you had Hannah Hazel, not his Hannah. Clarence had another girlfriend. Her name was also Hannah. I'm going to call her Hazel. All right. So house number 2, you had Clarence and Hazel. All right. So now we have 4 people. House number 3 was Dana, which Dana is Chris's ex-wife. So Chris Roden's ex-wife. Her name was Dana. She stayed in house number 3. She stayed in that house with Hannah Roden, her daughter, his ex-girlfriend, the one with the daughter, the main character of this story. And there was Christopher Jr., Christopher's son, whose also his name is Christopher. So it was 3 people in that house. So that's 7 people right there. 2 in the first house, 2 in the second house, 3 people in the third house. The 8th person is Kenneth Roden. Now, Kenneth stayed down the street. He was like a mile away. Okay? Kenneth stayed down the street. He was like a mile away. All right. So we 4 houses total. 3 houses were on property, and another house was down the way. I'm mentioning that because we're going to get to it. Okay? All righty, right. Y'all following with me? Y'all still following with me? Are y'all still following with me? All right. I'll be waiting to hear from you. All right. We're about to get into it, so if you guys have a drink, go ahead and take a sip. Whew. My eyes are finna get low. My eyes finna get low because they're strong. Oh, they're strong. Oh. All right. Oh, thank you for them glasses. Thank you. April the 21st on over until April the 22nd of 2016. Oh, excuse me. To 2016. The family showed up to the family property. What are these people name? The Wagner family showed up to the Roden property. The property that had the 3 houses on it, okay? I gotta get close, because I'm about to start explaining some stuff based on the information at the 3 houses on it, okay? I gotta get close, because I'm about to start explaining some stuff based on the information. Alright, y'all see me? Y'all see me? I'm telling y'all, I thoroughly believe, y'all know it always starts lagging and it always kicks me off right when we get to like a very important part. It is not my internet connection. There's somebody on here be throwing me off. I'm telling y'all. That's why I tell y'all, when I beg for like to repost and stuff, it's to overcome this because somebody don't like me and TikTok want me off here. But, alright, let's go ahead to the story. Enough of that. So I'm gonna jump back just a second because I'm not sure where he actually kicked off at. But we talked about they dyed their hair. All right, April the 21st through April the 22nd of 2016. It's late at night. They said some reports said that it started around like 7, 8 o'clock at night. Some reports said that it started a little later, but both reports said it was from the 21st over to the 22nd. The Wagner family showed up to the Rodens family property, okay? They showed up to the Rodens family property. Now, Edward and Billy, so we're talking about this, Edward and Billy, which is the dad. They had pew-pews with the the quiet makers on those, okay? They had the signal jammer, the phone jammer turned on when they showed up. And they went into the house. Now, from just based on the timeline, here's what I'm going to tell you, what's going to happen. Give me just 1 second. All right, yeah. The first house they went into was Chris Sr. and Gary, okay? Chris Sr. and Gary. They went into that house, right? They went inside. The dogs, remember I said they were real close with the family. The dogs were even comfortable with them. The dogs didn't say anything. So they walked inside the house. Now, Edward went up in the house holding his weapon like this. When they confronted Chris and Gary, Edward did the first pew, but he didn't off anybody with that shot. He didn't off anybody. That's when he turned around and then he said pew pew. After he did this, he screamed, "Oh my God, I just killed my best friend." Y'all know how sick you gotta be for that? You know how sick you gotta be for that? So, he said, "Oh my gosh, I killed my best friend." Then they moved on to the second house. The second house had Clarence and Hannah Hazel inside this house. Went inside the house, they broke in with the quiet makers and pew pew, both of them. So now they moved to 2 houses, 4 people down, gone. Then they moved over to the third house, all right? The third house is the house they had Dana, which is Chris's ex-wife, it had Hannah, the main character, you know, his ex in there with the girl. And then they also had Chris Jr., all three of them. One thing that I did forget to mention, another reason why he was so upset with Hannah, I skipped right on over this. Hannah had moved on. Their relationship was really over with. Hannah moved on and she had got another boyfriend. So with this other boyfriend, she had 2 more kids. All right. So she had one other kid who was like 6 months, I believe. No, not 6 months. One other kid who was like I want to say like maybe 3 years, 2 years, something like that. And then she had another kid, y'all. This other kid was 4 days old. 4 days old. They waited until she had the baby. They waited until she had the baby so that they could go ahead and take him out. They didn't want to do it while she was pregnant. All right? Also, this second house that had Clarence and Hazel, you know, Clarence and Hannah Hazel, the other Hannah girl, they also had a kid up in there. Okay, now that kid, if I'm correct, was like 6 months old. Yeah. But now, good thing is, they didn't do anything to the children. They left all the kids alive. Hannah was, not Hazel, not Clarence's Hannah, his Hannah. When they went into the house and they did what they did to her, she was in bed with the 4-day-old child. And they offed her and just left her. Left her in the bed with the baby. The other kid was there as well. There was yeah, because she had, it's a lot of people, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a lot of kids. Yeah, she had a 3-year-old and a 4-day-old. So my bad, she only had 2 kids. She only had 2 kids. It was the one that she had with Edward, and then the 4-day-old that she had with her new boyfriend. My apologies. Like I said, it's a ton of people in this shit. I'm trying to make sure I keep my story straight. So yeah, she was laying inside the bed with the 4-month-old child, and they just left the 4-day-old child, excuse me, and then they left the 3-year-old child, which is his kid, in the house. How? Not even take your child with you? You're not even gonna take your child with you? You're not even gonna take your child with you, y'all? Y'all know how crazy that is? Do you not understand how crazy that is? What was the reason they did this? He wanted custody of his 3-year-old child, his 3-year-old daughter. I can't make that up. He wanted custody of the 3-year-old daughter, so he offed the whole family. He wanted to make sure that anybody that can point fingers at them could be done. In which case, they're still not done, because I told you there was 8 people. But so far, we're just at 7. We're just at Christopher Sr. and Gary. We're at Clarence and Hazel, Dana, Christopher Jr., and this Hannah right here, Hannah Roden. There's still another person here. We got Kenneth. So Kenneth stayed about one report said he stayed about a mile. Another report said he stayed about 3 miles. In either case, he stayed relatively right down the street from them. Then they drove over to Kenneth's house. They bust up in the house, did what they do, and left the man for dead. Y'all. So, yeah. Now, let's keep on moving. We've been here for about 40 minutes so far. That's good. Like I said, it's going to be about an hour. So we got about 15-20 minutes left in this story. So now, the next morning, it's the 22nd. And I know y'all may be wondering, like, what do these people have to do with it? Because technically, so far in this story, they ain't did shit. Okay? They forged Rita's name on here, and we still don't know what this woman right up here did. Don't worry, I'm going to get to these women in just a minute. Okay? So now we at the next day. It's April the 22nd, the morning. Thank you, Nana J, for those heart puffs. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for liking it. Y'all, we at 100 and 127,000 likes. I appreciate all of y'all. I really, really do. Like, y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. All right. So the next morning, Dana had a sister. Now, this sister came over to the house to feed some pets, feed some animals, XYZ. Remember, because they had chickens over there. They had the grow house over there. They had some dogs over there. So, yeah, the sister was coming up over there to kind of do that shit. Do that stuff, excuse me. Now, she went into the house. She was just kind of doing everything. And that's when she found the first two bodies. The first two bodies that she found was Chris Sr. and Gary in the house. That was the first two bodies that she found. So when she found them, she starts freaking out. Rightfully so. Because, like, what's going on here? So she called her brother, James. She told James, like, look, I just found Chris and I found Gary. Come over, help me, whatever. And James is her brother. So James is not her. Dana. So Dana Roden, remember Chris's ex-wife who lives in that third trailer house? Dana is this sister is Dana's sister, and this brother James is Dana's brother. They're all siblings, three of them. Okay, let's keep it moving. So she told her brother to come over. She also calls 911. And the sister's name is Bobby Joe, by the way. So she calls 911. She tells them, look, I found bodies up in here. I need y'all to come over. James came over and he went to check on Dana. Like, he was like, okay, we got to check on Dana. James was the one that came across Dana. So, and when I first read this, I was thinking, why didn't she go to Dana in the first place, whatever. But I guess she was so freaked out. She was like, she didn't want to just kind of go around that. And that's understandable. That's very understandable. She did call the police. It took a minute for the police to get down there. She called James and she called the police. It did take a minute for the police to get down there. So the police had came down there, and they found the second and third and fourth bodies, which would have been Clarence and Hannah Hazel. They found that. And then James had found Dana and Hannah Roden and then Christopher Jr. So, yeah. How that whole timeline works out was a little weird. But, yeah. He found them. The police showed up. Everybody did what they did to do. Now, while the police over there doing that, the police get another phone call. They answer it like, hey, what's going on? The phone call comes through and says, hey, we found a body down the road. There's a body on, this street right here, so you need to go check it out. Remember Kenneth? So the police go and they realize it was Kenneth that was down there. And so now, these people realize there's 8 people that are deceased overnight, seemingly. Wow. Now, the kids are all safe. Like I said, they didn't do anything to the kids. It was 3 kids total. Hannah Roden had 2 kids, which was the one kid that she had with Edward, and then the 4-day-old child that she had with her new boyfriend. And then the Clarence and Hannah Hazel, they had a child in their mobile home. So the kids were safe. Thank God. Now, when they got it, of course, when someone is deceased like this, they're going to go to the parents, they're going to go to the spouses. So they did go and they had an interview with Edward. Y'all, they didn't really suspect much of anything, and they immediately gave the daughter over to Edward, which I guess makes sense because they weren't together. It was his daughter, whatever. But they did immediately give the daughter over to him. I'm surprised, like, why wouldn't the daughter had noticed that, like, if the police, I guess she was like 3. Maybe they had on masks too. I don't know. But when I was reading, I was like, you would think the daughter would be like, yeah, my dad killed my mom. But, okay, whatever. Let's keep on moving. All right. Alright, now shortly after they unalived everybody, about a year later, the family moved to Alaska. They up and they dipped. They left to Alaska. Now they did end up coming back, but for a time after that, they was like, we gotta get the hell up on out of here. We can't have the police sneaking up on us like this. So the family had left. I'm not going through the discovery phase. The discovery phase, if for those of y'all who not sure or not know what that term is, that's basically everything that happened for the police to find out who did what and yada yada yada, all the evidence, how they found it. That's a whole lot. Y'all, there was so much freaking information. I could literally talk for an hour just on the discovery phase, so I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm so sorry, but I'm not doing it. I know y'all want me to go down every detail, but I'm not doing it. It was a whole lot of information. I'm just not doing it. But they went through everything and they finally got everything. I will say this. The family owned another property. Edward had owned another property that he sold. When he sold it, the police had went and they did get a warrant to search the property after the property was sold. So I think as soon as he sold it, before the new people had really just kind of gotten into it, that's when they kind of jumped in. But they did go there, and there was this big issue in the media because they had put this thing out that said that, yeah, we were searching for the culprits or who we think the suspects are, which would have been the Wagner family. But then they turn around and like, oh no, we're just looking for evidence, yada yada yada. So we don't have any suspects. Oh, trying to backtrack. So there was a little bit of that was going on. But once again, I'm not going through all that shit. There was a whole lot. I'm just not going through it. So now we on 2 years later, November of 2018. All the family's back. So like I said, they moved to Alaska, then they came back. All right, all the family is back. Now the police, it was a joint effort with the police and the FBI, but they had to move fast. They wanted to go ahead and get everybody up in it. So, let me see here. Yeah, they got the whole family. They got the mom was at home, I believe. Both of the brothers they got at traffic stops. The dad, they had got him. I believe he was also at home as well. This is the mom. The mom was at home. They got one at a traffic stop. Then they had another traffic stop, and they had got him. And I believe they also got the dad at home. But they had got all of them. They're like, we got to get these hoes quick. Just Mags, are you getting back on tonight? Yes, I will be back at 7 o'clock with this story and the second story tonight. So if you come back at 7, you're going to hear 2 stories. But let me keep going. So, yeah. Billy was arrested in Lexington, Kentucky. Angela was arrested. She was at home. George the Fourth, which is this guy, he was arrested during a traffic stop, and he was arrested at another traffic stop. I just told you this. Now, let's move on to court. Now we're at court. Rita pled guilty. Rita, which I'm going to say this is Rita, she pled guilty to obstruction of official business. What they try to get Rita, because you still may be wondering, what do these 2 old ladies got to do with it? Okay. Remember on that document that they had created that said that if he passed away, the baby would go to his family, but if Hannah passed away, the baby would go to him. So basically, if anybody died, Hannah was not going to get the kid. So they forged her name on here. She didn't forge it. They forged her name on here. And when the police came and talked to her about this, she had already known at this point in time what they had done. And so instead of telling the police, I didn't sign this, my name was forged and everything, she lied. And she told the police that, yeah, I did sign this. She was like, yeah, it was me. It was me. I signed this. I saw the signatures, yada, yada, yada. Basically, she lied and said that she was a witness and everything and all, that the signatures were real. But they realized that no, that wasn't her handwriting, and they got her for that. Now, they was going to get her big time, but that's the reason why she had pled guilty. Now, because she pled guilty, they dropped the other charge, and they did get her guilty for obstruction of official business. So, they got her for that. She got some years. Frederica, which I'm claiming this is Frederica, which once again, they could be switched, but I'm just going off face because they didn't write the names on these people, so I don't know. But I'm claiming this is Frederica. Now, Frederica over here, they let her loose. I'm not sure exactly why. What all happened with Frederica? Yeah, they let her loose. I'm not sure exactly why. What all happened with Frederica? All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. All right. So I'm not sure. Let me step back. Rita, once again, because she had pled guilty, they had dropped all the other charges, but they did get her for guilty of obstruction of official business. All right. So now we're on to Frederica. Frederica, I'm not sure what juju, magic, whatever this woman done did. But they let her go. They was like, all right, we're going to let you go. They dropped all her charges. She was free to go. Now, not saying that she wasn't arrested, because they arrested. That's the reason why we have these mug shots. They arrested everybody. So she got a mug shot, and she spent a little bit of time in jail. But eventually, after everything was discussed and they looked at everything, they did let Frederica go. Now, let's get to the main family. So, because of the brutality of everything that they had done and the mass of everything they had done, y'all, this wasn't just one person. This was 8 people that they drove house to house to house and ended. This was massive. The family was facing the end it all sentence. Y'all know the F penalty, the DP. They were facing this. And so they got to Edward and they was like, look, they told Edward, they said, look, bro, we gonna put all of y'all in the electric chair. Or maybe it was lethal injection, who knows. But we gonna end all of y'all. But if you testify against your family, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. And now, who wouldn't take that deal? Actually, I probably wouldn't. If I did something like this, kill me. I don't want to be here. No, bitch. I don't want to be here. But he was like, okay, fine. I will testify as long as you don't seek the end it all sentence or give it to my family. So that's what they did. So he admitted this Edward out of 8 people, even though, like I said earlier, he shot the first shot, but he did not end the first person. His dad, Billy, ended the first person, and that was his best friend, Chris Sr., okay? Even though his dad ended the first person, this man ended 5 of them. 5. $5 foot long. Y'all, this man, out of 8 people, he ended 5 of them, okay? So he had admitted to doing the 5. So he got life without parole, and he got it for 8 consecutive sentences. So there is no chance he'll ever get out. You know, there's no chance. He's got life without parole, and they gave it to him 8 times, 1 for everybody there. And you know what? I would think that he would have been gotten the worst, but he didn't even get the worst sentence. Let me keep going. You're going to figure out what I'm talking about. Angela, the mom over here, she got the audacity to be smiling. She knew she was getting off. Angela knew she was getting out. She was like, oh, I'm a woman. You can't get me, bitch. She knew she was getting her ass out. Not doing it. So Angela, she was guilty of conspiracy to commit aggravated murder. Y'all get what I'm saying? Aggravated theft, burglary, and tampering with evidence. Even though she urged her son to do something so tragic, she only got 30 years. Now, I saw 2 different things. One said, well, it was a few different things, but the 2 main that I said, one said she only got 30, one said she got at least 30. So I would like to think, thank you, Tanzanite, for those heart puffs. I appreciate you. And thank y'all for liking these, y'all. We had 145,000 likes. That's crazy. That's really crazy. But so she only got 30 years. That's kind of the minimum, whether it's a maximum or the least. 30 years was the number that she got. So she got free. George, this boy right here, I'm trying to figure out why his sentence was so crazy. Keep in mind, he ended 5 of them. 5. They encouraged him to do it. The grown-ups encouraged him to do this. They forged her name, and I don't know. He was the only one that really didn't have a real motive in all of this. Do y'all know what they gave this man? Do y'all know what sentence they gave this man? So George was found guilty of a bunch of like a bunch. All right. Yeah, of course he may have helped, but they all did. Yeah, of course, you know, he may have ended one person, one or two people, but still, he got 8 life sentences, the same as his brother, 8 of them. And y'all, with all the other charges that this man got, y'all, they gave this man an extra 121 years. 121 years. Yo! I said it once before. I will catch a charge over my family. Like if someone is doing something to my family, oh yeah, I'm gonna catch a charge. But I ain't finna catch a charge for them. Do you understand? There's a difference. Nope. The second they would have talked about something, let's do it. Nope, y'all leave me out of it. I don't know. I don't even know y'all. I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. Y'all, his life is over. He was like 24. Cause he was like 20 at the time. He was like 24, 23, 24, something like that. Yo, that's what I'm trying to figure out. How did he get worse than a brother when this man literally offed 5 of 8 people? He off one of 8, at least one of 8. He off 5. And like I said, he may have done 1 or 2, but I honestly don't know if he even did anything. Like, I don't know. But what is this? Oh, hold on. Y'all know I've been here for a minute. They asked me, make sure I'm still here. So, yeah. He got 8 life sentences without the possibility of parole plus 121 years. These people's lives are over with. Now, let's get to the dad. Billy. Big Billy over here. Now, Billy, his trial is not set until next year. His trial ain't set next year. So, at this point in time, he's just sitting in jail. He ain't going nowhere. They haven't sentenced him for anything yet. So, we still gotta wait till next year, 2025, before we actually can get justice for this man. Keep in mind, y'all, this happened in like 2016. This happened in like 2016. I'm trying to figure out why is his pushback so doggone far. And y'all, honestly, I hadn't even gone over all the details for this story. We've been here for an hour. I've been talking for a solid hour. Well, almost an hour. It was like 58 minutes. I started at 2:10. But I have been talking for an hour. Okay? And I can honestly tell you that I skipped out on like half details. Because there was so much to this doggone story. There was so much. Thank you, April, for that heart. I appreciate that. There is so much to this doggone story. It is wild. It is truly wild. So, if you guys want to see pictures, I mean, they have pictures of everybody. I don't know. When I come back at 7, maybe I'll put everybody's pictures up. But for this go around, I definitely wouldn't. And I was kind of conflicted about putting, the victim's family pictures up and the everything. But I may put their pictures up on the 7 o'clock go around. I will be back at 7, so it's 3 o'clock for me now, 3:09. I'll be back in right under 4 hours. Thank you for that heart puff. Cuddles make puddles. Thank y'all for liking the thing. We're at 150, right at 151,000. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, now, I'm not done yet. I forgot I have another page back here. I got another page for you. All right. During the court case, because when they actually arrested everybody, I wrote this at the back. This is my little fun fact section. Okay? During the court session, during the discovery phase, I told you I skipped on the discovery phase. But during the discovery phase, they was looking for the end-it-all weapon, what they used to actually push through. They couldn't find it. The family wouldn't tell them what it was. The wagon wouldn't tell them what it was. It is what it is. Yada, 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 yada. So, Edward, because like I said, Edward, he confessed and he gave his whole thing in exchange for them not pursuing the end it all sentence for the family. Noble. Edward had told the police, he was like, okay, so the instruments that we use to pull this off, the reason why y'all can't find it, when they got done with the night, when they got done, they ended everybody. They got the weapons, they put them in buckets, they got the buckets, and they filled the buckets with cement. Okay? So the weapons are in these blocks of cement inside these buckets, right? Then they gave the buckets of cement to family members who had boats and told them they were anchors. So the family member that they gave it to, they were unaware. They didn't know none of this. Like, they were like, oh, thank you for the anchors, I guess. So that when he finally told the police went out there and they went to the lake. They had a hard time finding it, but they did finally found the area, the spot where they dumped the anchors. Because when they went out to use the anchors, they went out, took the boat out, then they cut the rope and let the anchor sink to the bottom. I don't know why they did that, but that's what they did. So the police came and then they checked the area. They went to the bottom, they found the anchors, which is buckets of cement. They chiseled away, and that's where they found the end it all instruments. Honestly, that was smart. If he wasn't confessing to save his family, if he never said anything, nobody would have known. Nobody would have known. All right, Cuddles Make Puddles, you said, oh, I see what you mean by that name. You nasty. All right, it sounds to me like they knew exactly what was in them and what to do with it. I'm not sure. So what I think is that they just had a boat, and then some random weird family member said, hey, you want some anchors? And you not want to be a mean person or rude, but like, sure, I'll take some anchors. And you may have used them once or twice, but then you realize you don't need them. And so you just chopped them off. They were more hassle than they were worth. It was really just a bucket of cement. So they just threw them out. That's what I think. I truly, because he admitted the family didn't know what was in there. They gave it to the family, didn't tell the family. That's what he admitted. The family members, when the police came and asked him about it, the family member just told him, like, yeah, they gave me some buckets of cement. They said it was anchors. I dropped them in the ocean. So I really don't think that. Why else would they cut it off? Like I said, I think they wanted to use just a couple times just to be like, hey, I used it, but then they realized it was more hassle than it was worth. Buckets of cement. I don't know. But me, I'm not a boat person. I don't have any friends with boats. If you are in central Mississippi and you have boats and you go to the reservoir, invite me. I want to be on a boat. I want rich white friends. Why all my friends are black and poor? I want some rich white ones, okay? It's because the rich white friends are the ones that got boats. I would love to get on a boat. If y'all got a boat, let me know, okay? Let me know. And as being your black friend, I'll invite you to some cookouts. Because our cookouts is like no one else's. You ain't going to beat it. But as black people, I don't know nobody with a boat. All right. So this is the story of you guys of the Pike County, Ohio pew-pewing. And it's sad. A whole family was off because let's say for what it is, oh Lord, I don't want to say that word because TikTok. He was very inappropriate with someone who was underage, got him pregnant, had a kid, and then decided at that point in time, oh, you know what? I want my kid, I don't want the family. I wish I knew exactly what truly transpired to make them really want the kid back, because they said that they thought the family was dangerous. And in the discovery phase, and I know I said I'm not gonna go through the discovery phase, but I keep bringing this shit up. The discovery phase, they initially thought that it was a mafia hit. They thought when they found the family, they thought that the mafia had came in off the whole family because what they were growing in their backyard and those chicken fights that was going on. You know, that's what the police initially thought. And honestly, not too bad off. Oh, Mexican cartel, not the mafia. No, I heard it was, I don't know, it was some gangs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shit. Anyway, but yeah, crazy. All right, y'all. I'm about to ask you guys your quiz. Are y'all ready for the quiz? I want to see if the class has been paying attention. I know this was a long story. It was a solid hour of me talking, but it's pretty fun. Y'all ready for the quiz? What's up, Darlish? I ain't see you. What's up, Mimi? What's up, Sarah Safe Space? All right. I'm going to try to make this a little harder. All right. On the Rodin's property, how many trailer houses was on that first property? Just the first property. Ooh, let's go. All right. Let me scroll up. Let me see who answered it first. First place was K-Baby, with the answer being 3. On their first property, they had 3 trailer houses. I'm not going to tell you who's in those houses because that's going to be one of the questions that we get to later on. K-Baby was in first place. Ash was in second place. And it's just Ash. So I'm sorry if there's another Ash here, but it was Ash. And Sarah Safe Space was in third place. They had 3 trailer houses on that first property. Congratulations, y'all. All right, we got a few more questions. I'm gonna do 6 questions. All righty. Okay, on this property, they had a grow house in the back. The grow house is what they use to grow illegal substances. Now, nigga, I'm banging on my damn door like that. The fuck? Hold on, y'all. Nigga, I'm banging on my damn door like that. The fuck? Hold on, y'all. Hey, Mac. Hey, y'all back? Hey, I'm sorry, y'all, that my brother randomly showed up. Look at here go my brother. Man, what the freak? Man, stop doing that, man. People gonna think something wrong with you.
What's up, girl? What happened?
All right,
hey, I got a question. Hey, y'all like my teeth? Look at my teeth. Show your teeth, Trey. My teeth look better in here, don't it?
Lies.
You're lying.
Man, these my people. They gonna say mine, dude.
They ain't gonna say nothing about nothing.
Y'all,
nothing.
Hey, y'all remember?
Jamie said, "Yep."
Y'all remember? That when I told
Somebody
y'all
says a tie. Look at how beautiful I am. I'm beautiful, dog.
Man, shut up. Look, y'all remember when I had told you the brother that had stole my wine and replaced it with Coca-Cola?
Hey, man, what the freak?
Which one of y'all remember that?
What you mean? Why you telling them that? I'm your brother. Don't you ever...
Man, get off me. Me? This him. Man, get back. What the freak?
Hey, man. Somebody said, me? You don't... I just about to ask if that was him. Sweetie Savage, you can't read. Let's see. Y'all both handsome. Appreciate that. I hope you want a fella. I don't know who that was. They said y'all got the same mind. Shakala official said we got the same mind.
That's what's happening. Alright, man, I was in the middle of my quiz. You mind sitting back for a second?
Why? They love me.
I don't know you.
Me.
Hey,
Honey Bunny said we both fine. Honey Bunny said we both fine. She lied because it'll only be one fine when they go around the way, around the way.
Man, get back, man.
Somebody said we need to finish our quiz.
Exactly. Let me finish
You
my
probably
quiz.
didn't graduate from high school.
Hey, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Get back.
I'm sorry, man.
All right,
Someone
y'all.
said, yes, chocolate fine. Boy, you ever heard of Belgian chocolate? That's me. Me.
All right, y'all. For the second question, on this property, they had the grow house. The grow house they were selling. They were growing the devil's lettuce inside their grow house.
Satan grow lettuce?
How many plants was in this grow house? I only told you that number one time. How many plants was in this grow house?
Y'all growing weed?
I ain't growing nothing. It was the people in the store that were doing this.
Man, what you talking about?
I'll tell the story and then I'll come back and then I ask some questions, see if they were paying attention.
Hey, look, this Trey, y'all. Look, this Trey. Look, Trey from the country. We from the country. Hey, y'all. Let's get into this. Let's get into it.
Man, get back!
There was a guy who murdered a dog.
Man, get back!
Hey, man.
I gotta ask the question. I gotta figure out who gave it right.
What the freak?
All right. The first person to get it right is Shay with a woman with white hair. 200. They had 200 plants
Man, your hair smell pretty good.
inside this grow house.
Man.
Second person to get it right is Dimples with the I think that's a Jamaican flag. Dimples with the flag.
Man, why your hair smell so good?
And then third place was Heather Torres.
God, your hair smell good.
Man, get back, man.
Your hair smell good.
I'm trying to finish this.
Man, your hair smell absolutely wonderful.
God, dog.
Man, you smell like the Book of Negroes. You feel me? Boy, you smell like straight from Africa.
Man,
I'm real, bro. You smell like the motherland without land in it. Boy, you smell like mother. Fudge cake. You got... Dang, boy. Your hair smell good, boy.
How do you put up with that? I don't know, y'all.
Hey, you love me. I love
you drunk?
Hey, no, I'm not. I just love you, brother. We're all in this together.
Get out of me!
Hey, I'm your brother. Don't you ever deny me. I love you, God dang it. No, I have not. I just love my brother.
All right. Third question. I would love to finish the quiz, Mac.
Hey, man, don't tell these people my name. They don't know me.
All right. When Hannah was 13, when she and Edward connected, how
Edward?
old
What you talking about, Twilight?
was Edward? How old was Edward? How old was Edward?
You talking about Edward, the one that was a vampire on Twilight?
All right.
Talking about the one that always looking sad?
Let's go.
I love you, Bella. Hey, dang, Edward, you don't never smile? Why you keep going way back for?
Because I got to go to the first person to answer it right.
Hey, are any of y'all into cryptocurrency?
The first person to get it right is Melissa Jennings. Melissa,
Man, you giving somebody credit that they didn't win first.
Melissa, I have not seen your name come across here first. Melissa Jennings was correct. The answer was 18. He was 5 years older than her when they first connected. Smith Clan, that's Elaine.
Who?
Elaine.
Where?
Right there.
Talking about nobody knows you, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Elaine, don't you ever disrespect me like that. I'm your brother-in-law. I don't appreciate it. I'm telling your husband. Don't worry about it. I'm telling your husband. You see what he got to say about all this mess.
User 44729362882. You got it right in second place with 18.
Who are them 6 white people on the side of your phone right there?
They are the killers. And Tiara, One Woo's real wife. I remember you, Tiara. I think I've seen you before. 18, you are correct.
Hey, man, are you giving them a prize or you just letting them know they correct?
Just let them know they correct.
That ain't worth a quarter. Gotta give me
You
something.
got some money to donate then?
I gotta use baths, right?
Exactly. All right. So, all right, y'all. Sorry about that. We got 3 more questions. Sorry, he takes up so much. of my time, of my thing here. If y'all want to talk to him when we done with this quiz, I'll let him get on here and talk to y'all. All right. Let me see. Oh, let me see. All right. Who were the first two people to suggest to end Hannah? Who was the first two people to suggest to end Hannah? All right, let me go ahead and scroll up and see who answered it right. Get back. The first person to get it right is Taylor Burrows with Mom and Dad. That's correct. That's correct.
Man, I don't think you getting this stuff right, bro.
Man, who?
Look, Taylor Burrows said, like LMA.
You don't see that right there?
All right, Taylor Burrows, Mom and Dad.
Exactly.
She said, LMA, we was the first.
Shay with the hair. You came in second place with Mom and Dad. And then Nikki _ S6X said Mom and Dad. Correct. It was a Mom and Dad. They were the one that was urging their son to unalive this young lady. So that's really sucky that they did that crap.
Man, your hair smells wonderful. I am not playing. What do you use?
All right, question number 5. We got 2 more questions. When they drafted up the fake document, that said that the custody was going to be given to Edward if Hannah passed away, or to Edward's family if Edward passed away, whose name did they forge on the document? I need the name.
See, these people didn't like your live until I came on here. I want some money.
Make, I had 800 people before you came on here.
Now you got 600.
I got 300. But that's fine. Most people don't stay for the quiz. I just like talking to these people.
You know why they don't stay for the quiz? Because I'm not a wife. My name is Trey, and I won't.
Man, get off me, man.
Hey, don't be like that with me. I love you, bro.
The first person to get it right, or I need the name. I see grandma, but I don't see the. All right, K Baby was the first one to get it right. It was Rita Newcomb.
Hey man, what kind of stuff this is? What y'all talking about?
Mimi, you are second place.
Me.
And
Only you second place because you won first.
And Shay with the hair. Shay, you been coming in good this time. You been paying attention. I know you did good in school. Third place.
That don't mean that.
And
man.
it was Rita. All right, you guys, for the last question before I'm done, and if y'all want to talk to him, y'all could.
Why? You don't need to talk to me. I'm with my brother. Hey, listen. I named Trey. Let's get into it. What Trey be saying? Let's get into this. I was like, man, get into what?
Well, all right. This is going to be an easy question.
I got a question.
How many people was unalived total?
It's been a lot of folk that died since the earth done started, brother. And I got a question for y'all.
Mate, hold on, man. You going to be talking to them in just a minute.
I don't want to talk to them. I want to talk to you. Because I love...
Mate, for real, man, I'm trying to do this. Bag up.
Hey.
All right. So, all right, first place we have is K Baby. The answer is 8. It was 8 people that was killed. I ain't no other way to say that one.
Man, there's some dark stuff y'all talking about here.
You should have been here for the one where we talking about eating people. Taylor Burrows came in second place.
What the freak? What? Eating people.
And Shay with the hair came in third place. All right, y'all. So out of this, let me see here. K Baby got 3. Shay got 1, 2. Shay got 3. No, Shay got 4. I think that's the only one. Oh, Taylor Burrows. And Taylor Burrows got 2. So Shay Baby came in first place, K Baby came in second place, and Taylor Burrows came in third place. I'm so sorry about my brother, y'all. He will not be here at 7 o'clock when we go over the second story. He is not going to be here. I didn't even know he was going to be here right now. He just showed up.
Hey, man, what you doing?
All right. So,
see, that woman said, she said, Alan, that's not right. That ain't right, brother.
Hold on, let me go look. Taylor got 1. Taylor got 2.
She said it's Reed. Ain't it Reed? What's her name here? Yeah, Taylor. Yeah, Taylor Burger said ain't Reed. Yeah, I'm gonna expose you, boy.
Man, get back. All right, y'all.
Somebody said let me stay.
So
let me stay in love.
Man, get back, man.
No, show them that I love you. Ow. Don't be like that, man. I'm your brother.
All right, y'all.
I'm the oldest.
All right.
Do you see my skin? See, the older skin is browner than the lighter skin. Look at this. You see this? My name Trey.
Stop, man.
Let's get into this.
All right, y'all. Here, take a seat then. Shoot.
Yeah, man. Let me take a seat. Treat me like I'm special. Doggone it.
You can sit there.
Yeah, let me sit there. Hey man, turn my chair around. I want to look like you.
Whoa. Alright, y'all. At this point, y'all, we're done with the stories. Y'all can go if you would like to, or if you want to sit and talk to my brother, you can.
Why do you want to talk to me for?
Cause I'm done.
You done with what? Now, why you done when I come over here?
You came at the end. And plus, I'm coming back at 7 o'clock. And I got to get another sword ready.
Somebody said, yeah, don't leave him alone with us. Let's forget. What her name is? Katina Bean. Make sure you
Katrina.
Bean. Katrina Bean, make sure you beam her off the line. That's what you do. You ever seen anybody get kicked off? Beam. That's what happened.
Y'all look like twins. No, we don't.
Hey, what my brother be on here talking about? Hey, man, how y'all all into this murderous stuff? I don't understand. I don't get it. Trey be talking about, I be like, Trey, what you be talking about? Man, guess what? He be so excited. Someone killed the person today. I was like, that's wonderful. Is it? No. For your video, it is. Man, then they buried the body in the backyard, and the police found it 5 years later. You know that what that dude say? What that woman say? You have been promoted. You are CEO employee. That's how this joke is.
All right. So his name is not Matt. Is Mac.
Hey, let me tell you something. When I give you the permission to tell these people how to spell my name properly, I'll tell you that.
Y'all, we had 170,000 likes.
Oh yeah? It ain't happening because I'm me.
Mate,
I'm me.
I had 150.
No! I am me, darn it. Hey, look. Hey, all the Trey subscribers right now. What I say, subscribers? Or is it subscriber? Alright, look. Hey, y'all, let them all know that y'all like me. Tell them right now. Everybody say, I like Mac. Right now, do it. Say, I like Mac. Right now. Right now. Right now. Say it.
See, ain't nobody doing it.
Oh, somebody say I like that. Oh, forget y'all. Oh, okay.
Oh.
We love Mac. No. Somebody said, We loyal.
Hey!
I don't give a freak about that. Royal, whatever your name is.
See? That my people. You know, I foster a relationship with them. I know a lot of them by name. I do. Hey, where y'all at right now?
Hey man, I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that.
Where y'all at right now?
Somebody say he alright. Hey man, whatever.
Where are y'all right now? We got Florida, Brooklyn, Knoxville, Illinois,
Mississippi. Hey, where you at in Mississippi?
Sweden.
We in
Hammond,
Mississippi right now.
Louisiana, Baltimore.
He in the most dangerous part of Mississippi.
Montana, Arkansas,
Mississippi.
South Africa,
Whoa.
Texas, Indiana,
Man, dangerous part of Mississippi.
Montana, Arkansas,
Mississippi.
South Africa,
Whoa.
Texas, Indiana,
Man.
Be going out and do that.
Somebody said Jackson. Boy, they round the corner.
Don't tell them where I stay at.
Better not tell. They gonna be up in here. Hey.
And not that I don't trust y'all, but I don't be no.
Hey, Lakeisha said she from Mississippi. Listen, y'all know how we get down in Mississippi. Switzerland, Trump 2024. Look, man, that's Elaine. Elaine, don't get on here no more because you try to embarrass me. I don't appreciate that crap. We love you, Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta, y'all straight. Country Wayne. Country Wayne. You feel me? I love Mississippi. Y'all, Switzerland. Lesotho in Africa. Listen, I want to go to Africa. I do want to go to Africa.
UK. I want to go to UK. I want to go to Africa too.
You want to go to Africa? Man, listen, I got the hook up in Africa. We can shoot all the lines and all that.
I don't believe it.
No, we can't. We go on the safari. All right, let me ask y'all this. I know this is my brother.
I would love to go to Switzerland too.
Now, Switzerland is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Switzerland is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Switzerland. I seen a waterfall. Do y'all drink out the creek or water happen? Hey, man, I saw some beautiful stuff over there.
Sherry Amar, I actually just got done with my story. I'm just kind of chilling out for a little bit. I will be back at 7 o'clock.
Why? Why you going back at 7 o'clock for?
Because of people that missed it the first time, I'll come for the second time and I do another story.
Hey, I'm beautiful as crap. Tell the truth. Y'all know I'm beautiful. Yeah, look at that brown skin. Hey, hold your skin up, Trey.
7 Central. Yeah, so whatever time it is for you right now, it is 3.5 hours from right now. Because it's 3:30 for me right now. Whatever time it is for you right now, in 3.5 hours, I will be back with, I'll redo the story I just did, and I have another story for you guys.
Why?
Because they're fun. They ain't got nothing else to do. And plus, I like
just
talking
said.
to them. I love talking to them.
Somebody said we like light skin. Listen, Katrina.
That's what I'm talking about, Katrina.
Listen, Katrina Bean.
That's what I'm talking about, Katrina.
You supposed to been off the live.
Hey, Katrina.
Nobody really cares if you on this live still. You feel me? Nobody. I mean, listen, I'm new to this. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hey, man, send out all that freaking stuff. You feel me? Say, how many brothers you got? It's 5 of us in total.
6 of us. Well,
5 brothers.
It's 5 brothers. 5 boys, yeah.
My older brother EJ, a.k.a. Eddie. I'm the second oldest. Trey the third oldest. That's why his name is Trey. Uno, dos, tres. Hey! All right, whatever. All right, 4 is Zion and 5 is Wesley. And we got an older sister. Her name is Marquita. You know, Marquita. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. She said, you just light skin. Hey. And me, who that is?
Taylor.
Taylor who? Taylor Port. We don't drink no Taylor Port. Don't come around here with that. Need to get out together on one of these. Vocals are similar. You look troublesome. Hey, you look troublesome. What's your name here? Ruby. I don't know nothing about name Ruby since 1940. You look troublesome.
Hey, don't even come over here talking to my people like that.
I'm sorry, man. I'm
your
brother.
Apologize to Ruby.
No.
Apologize to Ruby.
Ruby, I'm sorry, Ruby. I'm sorry that you're a little nuisance. You feel me? No, yeah. Ruby know it's all love. Ruby know Don't be like that, Ruby. No.
Oh, what I wanted to tell y'all about, hold on just a second.
Gosh.
What I wanted to tell y'all about is I am actually in the middle of getting together. One of these days, for my lives, it's going to be a live play that's going to be acted out of my house. But it ain't just going to be me. It's going to be like 3 or 4 of us that's going to be in it. So I'm going to be telling y'all a story, and we're going to follow the story through acting through the house. I thought that would be fun to do at least one time to try it out. Just try it out to see. So yeah, I'm going to let y'all know when the day is coming. I'm getting my people together. That's going to be a very interactive, very fun time. Okay? So we are going to get that done. Yeah. You see what Sweet Sassy say? I love Sweet Sassy Shay.
Hey man, I can't even say that completely. Sweet
Sassy Shay.
She need to change her name into I listen. That what her name is. What is Sweet
Ruby? You should do more streams. You right, Ruby. I am looking to do more streams. I've been.
Hey, we gonna get Castanet on here next week.
I have been asking for you guys to send me like scary stories, because on Wednesday nights I want to do a horror story, based on true events. So if y'all know any horror stories, even if it's a personal story, let me know, so that I could try to get everything, done for you guys, to try to get some more story times in for you guys.
Man, you know what? And then I'm gonna step in. Do you mind? I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna do a story. Hey, look, this is what I got. I got a plan. It's gonna be a stepmother and 2 sisters. And there's gonna be one girl who gonna be get mistreated by both her sister and her stepmother, and she gonna go to this ball and she gonna lose her glass slipper.
I got a horror story for you. It's called My First Marriage. The scary story.
Somebody said, no, it ain't nothing like Cinderella. Hey, how you do that? On the road? How you do that? Do it again.
I didn't do it. They do it.
Hey, do it. Give me another hat. Give me another hat.
Don't be asking these people, begging people for money.
That's
money.
A hat.
It's money.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, we're going to be like this. All right, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Whoa.
Oh.
Out of this universe. Hey.
Thank you for that hat.
Hey. Give it. Hey, look. Also, a hat, when they say a hat, that's money.
Mm-hmm.
Like Miles Monroe, you know that fella, they be acting like he's Spider-Man. Hey, I'm going to do a spider web. I don't know what that fella be doing.
All right, you guys, look, it is...
You about to leave?
Yes, because I got to get my stuff together for the second story.
Why?
All right, you guys, I love you all.
I'm having such a good time.
I appreciate you all.
Hey, ask him for 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Y'all say 5 more minutes. Say it. 5.
Next week, I'm going to pull one of you guys. Next week, I want to pull one of you guys.
Trey, you can't do it. They said 5 more minutes. 5 more. They said it. Hey, mute him. Hey, Yoel J. I don't know nobody named Yoel J.
It's Yoli.
Okay, man. What's his still, man?
Next week, I am going to be pulling one of you guys that are joining my live. If you can go live, because you got to have a certain amount of followers to be able to go live. But if you can go live, next week, I'm going to be pulling one of you guys, and we're going to be talking about a case on the live as I tell the story. So if you guys, kind of how I was.
Why you don't want to show me no more?
And put it right there. All right, so next relation, this is my brother.
Yeah, look, me and him got the same mama on our daddy's side, but then our grandma had a sister, and our sister when they ain't mother, but our ain't mother had a brother, and then that's how Trey came. But then I came after ain't mother had another brother named Sister.
So next week, be ready at 2:00. I'm gonna do that one at 2. I'm gonna pull one of you guys that'll come in next week at 2:00. I'm gonna pull one of you guys to come live with me as I tell my story, and we're gonna interact together and talk, and I'm asking you questions about the story just to be a little more interactive. So if you guys are interested in doing that, make sure you guys are here next Sunday at 2 p.m. But tonight at 7 p.m. it's 3:45 for me right now. So 3 hours and 15 minutes from whatever it is right now, I will be back tonight to talk about this story that we just went over. If you missed it, and I have another story to go over with you guys. So I will be back tonight to talk about this story that we just went over. If you missed it, and I have another story to go over with you guys. So I will see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Thank you guys for all the gifts that you guys sent. We have 181,000 likes on this stream, which is amazing.
You see, you wouldn't have done this if I wasn't present. All right, somebody said tell the story again. If I wasn't present. All right, somebody said tell the story again. We're happy, we're single, and we're colored. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a high five. Come on. See? You gotta be black. Hey, we love being black. Let me tell you something about being black. When you black, you get free passes. EBT, police leave you alone, because they be like, hey, we did you wrong for 400 years. Going on.
All right, somebody said let's wait till we get to 200. All right, so we have 184,000 likes. At 200,000 likes, I will jump off.
What
so,
we at?
Does he have a TikTok? Do you have a TikTok?
No, only TikTok I have is watch.
Get it. All right, 185,000 likes.
Hey! Show my brother some love.
Man, stop all that yelling, man.
Man, look, we country. We from Farmhaven, Mississippi. I don't like that you trying to act all preppy and stuff.
Is he always like this? Yes, he was a lot worse when we were younger. He's kind of sobered up. When I say sober, I don't mean sober like drunk. I mean just like he calmed down.
What the freak?
He was way worse.
What the freak?
Fun fact, when I was on my, the week before my 7th birthday.
Hey.
Week before my 7th birthday.
Hey.
Me, a dumb 7-year-old.
I don't appreciate this.
He said, hey, let's get these couch cushions and let's run at each other.
Who that, Bo? Hey, that Bo.
That Bo Diddley.
Bo, that's our cousin Bo.
What's that, Bo?
Bo, that's you, Bo. You live, we from Mississippi. Our relative named Bo, Rod, Dooley, Frog.
Thank you, Stacy Cakes. Hey, Stacy, how you doing?
Who that Stacy? Stacy went to school with?
No, work, I believe. Stacy, I know she's a friend.
Somebody called me on my phone.
I don't know. But, yeah, C-Spire. We used to work at C-Spire. Anyway, so when I was, week before my 7th birthday, he had said, hey, let's get these couch cushions and run at each other. So that's what we did. We ran at each other. Keep in mind, he's 3 years older than me. So I'm real skinny and frail. This man ran at me with all his might and hit me so hard, and I landed on my wrist, broke my wrist. And then he somehow convinced me to tell my mama wasn't nothing wrong with my arm.
Man, let me tell you something.
I was so dumb.
Let me tell you something. God don't like the fact that you bringing up stuff that I've been forgiven of.
Oh, somebody said, do you see my question? Linda, listen, Linda, where you at?
Linda, listen. What Linda, honey.
Is he the brother that switched your wine to water? He switched my wine with Coca-Cola. Yes, I told everybody. I was mad. And then I had to find out on live when I opened it up and poured it, and it was some Coca-Cola.
Oh, so you mad because you gonna get drunk? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, so you telling me? Oh, okay.
Love from Malawi. Where's Malawi?
Malawi is where Malawi was when God made Malawi.
Where's Malawi? Somebody said love from Malawi. Where's Malawi?
Hey,
Africa.
Tanzanite rain. You stop trying to Hey, pay my phone, please. Who keep calling me like this?
Nobody calling you.
It is.
Oh, good. Go answer your phone over there, man.
Not gonna do it.
Well, we had 199,000 likes, and we're about to hit 200,000 likes in just a few moments. Look, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. We are at, what we got to do a dance at 200,000. 200,000! What the freak? Why does that keep coming open?
Yeah, man, this is my little brother, man. I come on here. I came over here because I wanted to.
Anyway, look, I love y'all. I will see y'all in 3 hours.
This messed up. I don't like this.
I love
you should have
y'all.
told me before I came over here and had so much fun with these people.
Bye, y'all.